Hey folks, it's Fernando doing a short video here for the more survivalists. This time something a little bit different, movie review, Mad Max Fury Road. Why? Well, it is the quintessential survival post-apocalyptic movie. Oh man, I'm just back from the theater right now and I just had to do this video to share it with you guys and just tell you, whatever it is you're doing, if you're saving someone's life in a hospital, if you're delivering a baby, drop that baby, run to the nearest theater and watch this movie. It is really amazing. It is crazy. You know, it's man, it's been 30 years since the last Mad Max movie. For us that are Mad Max fans, I've always loved that movie. I always loved the three first movies. Watched them so many times, and you have to realize it has triggered an entire post-apocalyptic world around it. You have the entire Fallout series of video games that are basically based on Mad Max. And this idea of the lack of resources and the crazy cars and sawed-off double-barrel shotguns and leather jackets, it is all Mad Max. So 30 years since the last movie, but as if that wasn't bad enough, when it was first announced that George Miller was going to be doing a sequel to Mad Max, it was one problem after the other. It was, I don't know, it's been 5, 6, 10 years since it was announced that he was thinking about doing another Mad Max movie. I think actually he was even considering Mel Gibson at first, but it's been so much time since it was first being talked about that they ended up going with Tom Hardy, who by the way does an excellent job as Mad Max. Tom Hardy is a very talented actor. I really liked him in Warrior. If you haven't seen that movie, you definitely should go watch it. And also as Bane in Batman, in other roles very different, where he still does he's actually a great actor, and he just works very well here as well in Mad Max. Mad Max Fury Road, it is an action movie. It is the action movie. Maybe people are saying that it's probably the best action movie of the decade, maybe the best action movie ever. It wouldn't be an overstatement to say so. It is perfect. I mean, it's action-packed second after second from the beginning to the end. It never stops. It's like, everything's going to be blowing up, but it's done in such I mean, the amount of work that they put into doing this movie, because it's constant stunts one after the other, but perfectly choreographed, and the camera work, the scenography, the music, even everything is just fantastic. The movie just makes a crazy, insane sense from the beginning to the end. It's like a mad, crazy post-apocalyptic puzzle, perfectly put together, with each piece going exactly where it's supposed to be. You just have to go watch it, and you have to go watch it in a theater so as to have the so-called full experience. Here, that's exactly what it is. It's an experience to watch a Mad Max Fury Road. Oh yeah, I just cannot wait for the next one, because there is going to be at the very least 2 more Mad Max movies. That was what George Miller said if this one was a success, which without a doubt it will be. I mean, it already is a huge, massive success. It already has 99% of positive reviews in Rotten Tomatoes. It's as good as it could get. I think there was only just one weird, insane guy that didn't like it, but other than that, people are really appreciating all the work that went into this movie. Man, so many things. I don't want to be ruining the movie for you, of course. No spoilers here. Some survival stuff. There's a newfound appreciation for water. Maybe that's very cool, because it is a realistic top priority in survival. Water and food, which are well represented. That scarcity of resources you see a little bit. Maybe in following Mad Max movies, it would be nice to have more of that Mad Max culture, or more little things like that exploited better. But this one was pure action, so it's kind of a movie that has very little dialogue. I'd like to watch it again, because the little dialogue that it does have, and many of the things going on, maybe you have to watch it again so as to fully appreciate everything about it. But wow, what a great movie. I mean, it's been years since I watched a movie this good. I actually can't remember the last time I watched a movie that was, that good. It is gonna be there with the Indiana Jones, with the Star Wars. It is, Mad Max for some of us, it already was one of those, iconic, huge movies that impact you. But for the generations to come, for those of us that are not over 30 years old and maybe hadn't even watched Mad Max or thought, it's kind of old, the camera and such, and the stunts, this is going to be a groundbreaking, it's going to be an iconic movie for a new generation, which is great. Yeah, I'm just thinking about a few things. In terms of guns, Mad Max is using a Glock, which is perfect. Of course, you're going to be giving Mad Max a Glock pistol. It is the pistol that's going to be surviving the end of the world. So, yes, Mad Max he also uses a Beretta at some point. I think there's a Luger floating around there. That crazy Mad Max stuff. Maybe a nod to some of the previous Mad Max movies. For guys that like cars, I mean, if you don't watch Mad Max Fury Road and you like cars, you're completely insane. It has the most amazing vehicles, and these are all cars that were actually put together for the movie. Maybe that's one of the best things that the movie has going for it, is all this stunt work, all these choreographic scenes are actually real. It's not all, you have of course some CGI, but it's not overused in any way. There's a lot of actors falling, dropping, getting hits, and jumping through stuff, and all that that crazy those crazy things that we really like. They're actually doing it for real, and you can tell. When you watch maybe Transformers and it's all and you go like, oh, give me a break. You cannot stand it anymore, especially the last few ones. It's not happening here, although action is overwhelmingly more, I mean, even though it's a 100% pure action movie non-stop from the beginning to the end, it is so well made, and it's not abusing all the CGI stupid stuff. It's actually good acting work and stunt work that it doesn't feel like that. It is, well, you just go watch it. Just go watch Mad Max Fury Road. Do yourself a favor and watch that movie. Folks, if you like the video, thumbs up are always appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't done already, because of course there's more videos coming up. Take care, have a great day. See you on our next video.